I'm just going to show you how to export out your Revit project to XPS, also to IFC, and what else do we need? XPS IFC, and also need a DWG of the 3D. So start with the XPS, which is basically we're going from the sheet here. We can go. Basically, it's not an export really. It's so you should be looking at printing. So down the print here, and this one here is an A3. So first of all, we've got to go up here and change this to Microsoft XPS Document Writer. This shows me where it's going to send the XPS, and it's usually the same folder as the file. Mine is a long folder, but you can browse and perhaps put it in your documents or something like that. I'll just save that there. And current view is probably what you want, or you can have selective view, so you can actually go through and select a whole lot of different views to print, but that's easier to do current view. In the setup, you can choose your page size, and this one is an A3, and pretty much fit. We'll have it fit to page in this for this example.
What one are you doing now, sorry?
Doing the project 3 actually, just to show people of how to export out XPS and how to do the DWG and the IFC. So
what are you up to?
I'm the XPS. Hey? Hey, no, go for it. Yeah, it's all good. So at the moment I'm just getting the page size for the XPS. Yeah. So if we go OK. The other thing here was that's landscape, not portrait. So if we go OK, that's fine. It's all good. So really, you just have to preview after that, and it comes up with this usually because there's some sort of rendering here. It says I can't use vector printing. I have to use raster, which is fine, and it shows it like that. And then go to print and go OK, and that will that comes up again, and that will end up on the documents folder, and you can just send that to me. Now for the other bit, the 3D view, so if I go to a 3D view, say that one, or probably that one looks the same, or this one here, I can export this one to DWG. So if we go to export this time under CAT formats, all right, so go to DWG, and really this is quite easy. I'll just go next. Don't have to do anything really. It goes into my documents, calls it a name, that's fine. Or maybe it's got too many 3D views on the end. Let's get rid of one and go OK. We'll have a look at that in a minute. And then the other one is export to IFC, same place except down the bottom here. If you can't see it, just a little tiny little arrow down the bottom you can use to scroll down and find that. Now IFC stands for Industry Foundation Classes, which means basically nothing to anyone. It's just a way of communicating with BIM style programs. It's a bit like the DXF is to CAD. So suppose we want to give this to someone who's got Tekla or something like that, we'll do it in IFC because they can't read the Revit file. All right, so we save that. All right. So basically all you have to do then is send me the RVT file, which is this drawing here. Send me the DWG, which we exported to the 3D. Now be careful, the DWG, you don't export, say, the floor plan like that, because all I get is a 2D, not a 3D. All right? And it's fine if you just want to give someone a 2D plan. It's a good way of doing it. All right? So yeah, the DWG, the IFC, it's 4 files all up. Now, if I go to open, here, there's no IFC. We're going to open here, on the big R, there is IFC. So that's the way to check what it looks like. So I'll do that so you can see what we've done. Here it is. See what we get compared to what we had. All right. Takes a while to convert it over. Now I'll just go, there's no 3D view in here, but I'll just go to 3D view. It looks like that. It's not too bad. If I do the shading, it's not exactly the same, but it's not too bad. Most of it came across all right. What's this here? This here says is, even says it's a roof. I had it where the roof came along as a slab, so that's not too bad. Okay, so that's the IFC. If I go to AutoCAD, I can go to Open, and go to my documents here, and there should be this one here we just did then. Open that up. That's what it looks like in AutoCAD. AutoCAD's big on colors, so it gives you a colorful one. It actually layers it, so you have standard layers that it uses, doors, glazing, roof, wall and beams, all right? And it does prefix it, A for architectural, S for structural. That's the S for structural for the beam. So it's pretty self-explanatory. So that's it, basically. Just zip it all up, or you can send it all as an attachment in the drawing to me. Okay, just pause that there for a minute. All right, I'll show you how to export this out to DWFx as well. Best to go on the 3D view to export this out. And if we go to here, under Export, DWFx, and then go Next, and I'll just call it that. Okay. That's been done. So now I'll go open it up. If you've got Design Review on your computer, oops, it should look like that. I'm not sure what it opens up on your computer, but this has got a cool little feature here. Under Tools, there's this thing here, Move and Rotate. Let me just move this across. Then, oops, should be able to twist around this, but I just lost it. Here we go. Bring it in here. But what you can do is use this Move tool, and you can just pull the thing apart, for example, and have a look inside. All right. It's a little bit, it's not easy to move around in, but you can do this sort of thing. All right. Yeah, that's basically the export features I wanted you to know. So leave it at that.